people on the internet? Welcome back to this episode that's filled with us presenting pretty much everything to everyone to see if it progresses the story.
Yeah, because we're out of options, and
I haven't played this game. Like I played the other two, so I knew what to do. But this one's the one I'm blind in, so.
I kind of feel sorry for him. He's kind of a sad young guy.
Yeah, and he seems to have a lot of habits. He seems to have a habit of always getting arrested prematurely.
Well, it's just my personal opinion, but I think the police should have investigated the whole thing more carefully. But weren't you the one that arrested him with a giant groupie grin smile on your face?
Come on, we don't have time to start with that. Let's just leave it alone.
Detective Gumshoe about this person? Sorry, pal. You're such a familiar face to me now, you know? Now that I think about it, you're the real victim in this case, right? But for some strange reason, it's hard to think of you as a victim, pal. You're darn right I'm the victim! That was our most precious treasure!
But we got it back.
You know, pal, I think I know why I can't think of you as a victim, ever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Miss Mia Fey. She was a truly beautiful person, pal. Huh? You knew her? You knew my sis? Sure, everybody in the police force knew her. We all lost a great friend that day. I just got something in my eye. I'm not crying.
No.
Shut up! Pretty goofy looking face if you ask me.
Whoa, Gumshoe, are you coming on to me? Because I don't really swing that way.
I said pretty goofy.
Oh, I thought it said good.
I mean, I don't swing that way, but I mean, yes, you are relatively handsome, relatively speaking.
Thanks.
You've got the upscale like charmer sort of look to you, if you will.
I appreciate that, and since we're throwing around compliments, you know, Gumshoe, I'll say you do look pretty good. You got that like gruff, you know, that
thank
gruff
you, man.
look.
Thank you, pal. That means a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Hey.
What are you doing carrying that around with you anyway? It's not like we ever need it.
She has got a good point. Well, I think I exhausted everything I could do here, so,
Back to Larry?
No, okay. No, okay, well, if you won't even, well, actually, let's see if he says anything. No, okay. So, literally, I can't talk to him about anything. Let's fucking see if she really won't talk to us about anything. Oh, okay. You've certainly changed a lot since I saw you 7 months ago. Really? Yes, you look like you're bulked up a little. You look like you've bulked up a little.
Well, I mean, I have been working out.
Right. Well, now that she mentions it, I guess I have gotten a little stronger.
You're such a dork, Nick. Like any female pays attention to you, you're all over it.
Jeez. Okay, nothing.
Miss.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Sorry, you were reading it, and then I was like, I'll just let him read it, and then you realized that it was me, and then you shut up, and I was like, what happened? Oh, it's me. Yeah. Miss Fey, I'd love to introduce you to at I'd love to introduce you at the exhibit if you don't mind.
Really? I'd be happy to do whatever I can to help. Oh, I have an idea. Maybe I could sing a song? The Master of Crane, or the Spirit Song, or perhaps Maya's theme?
That sounds wonderful. I had no idea such songs actually existed.
Well, they don't. Yeah, I was gonna make Nick write them.
Be serious.
I am serious. Nick, write my theme.
No.
Why not?
You don't need a theme. If anything, I should get a theme. I'm the main character.
Hey, but this is my exhibit, remember?
Well, yeah, but you're my sidekick.
Well, this time it's time to focus the episode on the sidekick.
Everyone knows that comic relief characters never do well when they stand alone.
That's not true.
Name one time there was a good movie spin-off that starred the standalone character, the comic relief character.
think of something one of these days.
I'm sure you will. She's such a cute little girl. I'm deeply in her debt for what she did 7 months ago.
Her name is Pearl. She's training to be a spirit medium.
Training at such a young age. That's quite impressive. Well, as a fellow career woman, I salute her.
Career woman, huh?
I guess that's one way to look at spirit mediums, since they're all women. Okay, nothing. Now I realize I should have called the police. As soon as I got that calling card from Master Mask, I mean. Yeah, I guess you should have.
Well, now Detective Gumshoe has one more failure to add to his list.
Ouch. Oh? You mean he's not a very good detective? It's a good thing she's not here. It's a good thing he's not here to hear us talking about him.
He freaking pops up. Hey, pal, what's all this about then?
Right. Wait. I feel like it's different. So I don't know as many people they used to. Okay. So Detective Atme was actually Master Mask.
She really seems depressed.
I can't say I blame her. She's the one who hired the fox to guard the hen house.
Wow. I didn't realize that Phoenix was well versed like that.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I'm really bad at judging people, I guess. I should have learned my lesson after what happened 7 months ago. But I didn't. I got taken in by this flim-flam detective.
Don't feel so bad. After all, we're here to help.
Yes, Mr. Wright is a really wonderful man, isn't he? That should have made me happy, but she just admitted she's terrible at judging people.
What? Phoenix, take the compliment, dude. Jeez.
Right.
Oh, come on. I could tell you're happy anyway.
You know, I've noticed that Adrian has gotten a lot more emotional since the last game. And I think it's probably because in the last game she was more closed off, you know? Like, she was purposely trying to hide her emotions to be strong or whatever, but then we exposed her for being dependent or something.
Yeah, and that still was weird.
Yeah.
I still say that whole thing was, like, not cool on Phoenix's part. And
right.
honestly, unnecessary.
I guess it's not necessarily a bad thing that she's more emotional, because it means she's expressing herself more. I was gonna say it was kind of cool when she was like, you know, the strong, silent type or whatever, but I guess that's not really who she was, and that was just an act that she was forcing herself to put on. That
Even so, I'm sure she would have come to terms with her own self eventually. So the fact that Phoenix basically forced it on her, I don't know. I just feels...
Yeah, you should never out someone. It's kind of like when you. It's kind of like when someone is in the closet and you tell them, you expose them for being gay or something, right? It's like you need to let them come out on their own if they even want to, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Nope. Okay.
And we showed her all the things, right?
Well, we can try. I have a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason I'm still here today. Oh, come on now. That's not true.
I think what Nick means to say is, it wasn't thanks to the badge, it was thanks to me! Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking.
No way, Maya.
Stop reading my mind.
Yeah. The Treasures of Korean exhibit is my first job after last year's ordeal. I really wanted it to be a success. I got an idea. Why don't you redo his whole poster?
You could put something like, voted best treasure exhibit by Master Mask.
Why, Maya, that's a fantastic idea.
Alright then.
I hired Detective Atme for security before we even received a calling card. I suppose that was a mistake. Atme, I mean, Master Mask. He sent a calling card to the very exhibit he was hired to guard.
I wonder if it was because he knew it would be easy to steal.
Yes, but he should have also known that he could easily become a suspect. I thought the whole exhibit would be brightened up by this and shiny in gold. That's why I went to the trouble of borrowing it from a branch family training hall.
The gold statue is totally cool in my book.
It arrived rather late, so I thought I wouldn't be able to put it on display. By the way, it looks like the statue was moved. It was moved on the night of the theft. Do you hear anything about that? Huh? No, it certainly wasn't me who moved him. Why is she so flustered all of a sudden?
Is that what we gotta present for at least one of the Cyclock things?
Maybe? The security camera was provided by Loyalty Taylor Department Store. It took a close look. I took a close look on the day of the after the theft, and the timestamp on the photo is definitely real. Okay.
I was gonna tell us much, but alright. We already did that one.
We did?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because she talks about how she's gonna fix it up and yeah.
Right. Nothing on this. Nothing on this. Nothing on this. Nope. Nope. And I think we've already done the rest.
I think so too, but just to be sure.
Yeah. Whoops.
Wow.
Okay.
Alright.
Can I talk to anyone anything new? No. Is anyone gonna appear in the detention hall yet? No. What am I missing? Did I present everything to you?
Everything that seemed relevant. What?
Hold on, I'm gonna restart this conversation. I'm so happy that you got your singular in back.
Well, I had to thank you for that, Mr. Light, and I'm sorry.
Huh? What are you apologizing for?
Because I mistakenly blamed your husband for taking it.
Ha! I told you, didn't I? My brother could never do such a thing. So what do you know about this?
No, you can't share with that, Nick. That was top secret, don't you remember?
Oh! Yeah, we already read this conversation. No.
No. No.
Do you know about this? Oh, is that another address to my Ronnie? Sorry, but I hate it when people poke their noses into other people's business.
It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know about it, which means she has no idea that her husband was being blackmailed.
That's what I told it. I feel like I already...
Let's find a KU security on the name of the murder.
I'm pretty sure we already had that conversation. And we already had that conversation. Boo boo boo. Just making sure.
Alright, on to the people.
Wait, that's new. So, Nicky boy, you're a lawyer, huh? Well, yeah. How do you like it? I bet it's so exciting. Yeah, sometimes. Actually, a little too exciting at times. Oh, I just love a good thrill. Nicky boy, it sounds like you have it so nice. This is starting to get awkward. Nope. That's really amazing. A master at your age.
Oh, no, you've got it wrong. It's my mother that's the current master.
Oh, I see. So what exactly that she is the master of anyway?
Well, you see, it's...
Don't say it, Maya. If you say spirit channeling, she'll laugh.
Ouch. That hurt.
Oh, this girl. I saw her slap at Nicky boy. I feel like we've had this conversation already.
Have we?
I think we did.
I don't think so.
Are you sure? I feel like... Okay, well, whatever. She's such a little cutie. If you could bring her by, I'd love to meet her.
Sure, of course.
Great. I can just tell I'm in for a reprise of 100 Hand Slap.
Fucking... She does that stupid 1,000 years of death thing from that Kakashi does from Naruto.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Which apparently is actually like a common like games, particularly boys like school children play.
In Japan, apparently, yeah.
I don't know what the name of it's called, but like why?
I don't know, man. Different cultures.
Sure, just... Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I mean we do have the US equivalent of, I guess, guys drawing dicks on everything, so I mean...
Yeah. As long as I've got my motorcycle and my running, I'll be happy.
Oh, well, that's so sweet.
Oh, that puts a little excitement and a little shopping money, and then I'm happy. I feel like we've already
That's
done
just starting
this.
to sound greedy.
Right. I feel like a lot of these, those the ones that I did in the last episode. Well, I mean, episode 19. Oh, this guy, blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure we already read that. I don't like this man one bit. He's added in from the beginning. It's his fault that Ronnie is under suspicion of committing murder. Plus he lobbed a copy grenade. Plus he lobbed... No, it's Phoenix. Lobbed a copy grenade.
You look pretty silly with it.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure we already read this.
I don't think so.
I think so. I think we did it, like, not recently, but, like, when we recorded last.
Maybe, but...
Because I vaguely remember those conversations. But this one is definitely new.
Well, yeah, because we just got it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, I know him. This is Ronnie's boss, the CEO guy. Well, now he's an ex-boss. Someone killed him last night.
So he has an Xbox.
Xbox!
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 Xbox! Goddamn, I'm standing at this.
Naturally, I know that. He was a pretty sly man, let me tell you.
Oh, really?
You bet he was. He made Ronnie chief of one of the security teams. But that was just so he could work as a slave.
Did Mr. Light ever have a problem with Mr. Bullard himself?
Sorry. Sorry.
Jeez.
I need another soda. Can you give me a soda from the fridge? I need to wake myself up more.
Do I get one?
If there's another one. Thank you. There's some warm ones. Or
Okay, I'll take it.
you want to put them in the fridge so they can get cold?
I'll put these ones in the fridge, I guess, but...
Yeah.
Warm soda, I actually... It's weird, like if it's fresh from the tap, I don't mind it necessarily cold, but
You put it sideways like that, yeah.
But I prefer warm soda.
I actually
For the
used...
most part.
I used to prefer warm soda, but now I actually...
I take it back. If it's out of a can, I definitely prefer it cold. Especially if it's something like a Sprite or a 7-Up, you know?
Actually, I don't know if I really have a preference. Sometimes I can go for a warm soda, but sometimes I want the crispiness of a cold one.
I typically prefer the warm just because, I don't know, there's something about it that tastes nicer.
Okay.
But I do understand, like, the crispiness of a cold one. Sometimes it's just extra refreshing, you know?
Yeah.
Like a nice cold Sprite.
Mm-hmm. Even if he did, do you think she'll ever tell you about it? Well, Ronnie isn't the type to complain about that kind of thing. I tried to get them to talk to me about work, but he never would. Is that it? What the fuck do we do?
Can we go talk to Ronnie now? Or is that still not a... No?
Jeez. We've got to be able to do one of these. One of these cyclocks, but I don't know which one.
Well, go back to Larry, I suppose.
You think we can do Larry more than we can do Adrian?
Maybe?
Well, what we need is proof that he was not at his station the night of the crime.
Right.
And do we have any proof that he was not at his station?
Oh yeah, fucking his wallet. Right? Because... Because Larry was the one that brought the wallet to us and was like, hey...
That wasn't last night, though. That was... Pardon me. That was after the crime was already committed.
Actually, it was found at 1 a.m.
It was found at 1 a.m., but when Larry gave the... We were there at the Delight House when Larry came and dropped by the wallet.
Which means that he wasn't at his station.
Yeah, but the crime happened...
The night that he gave us the wallet.
No, when... The crime already happened when he gave us the wallet.
It did?
Yeah, because that's when... At first we thought it was just a thief case, but it was actually also a murder case. The thief and the theft and the murder happened at the same time. And because we're investigating...
Well, it says that the wallet was found at 1 a.m.
It was found at 1 a.m., but it wasn't delivered until the following day.
Oh, okay. I got you. Alright.
But... Perhaps...
But that means that regardless, if he found the wallet,
at 1 a.m.
he shouldn't have been in the station at 1 a.m. when he found it, right?
You know what? You bring up a good point.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Let's see... Where the fuck even is the CEO office? There we go.
And then
Let's try that. Security room. Present Matama.
And then be like, yeah, you found Ronnie's wallet, so where the fuck were you?
Yeah. Let's try that. Boop-a-doo. Oh, you were right! Nice job. High five.
Hell yeah.
This wallet. You know about this, right?
I've never seen it before.
Liar. You hand-delivered this wallet to Mr. Light just yesterday.
Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens.
Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it that you found this wallet?
I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building.
1 o'clock.
What was it, 1 o'clock in the morning?
That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office.
Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about.
What's that?
My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murder might have snuck in before then.
What do you mean by that?
If the murder had snuck in before 10 p.m., it wasn't my fault. And it was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine.
I have a feeling he still doesn't get the seriousness of this. Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. because of the keycard. Larry, when you use this keycard, does it leave a record?
Yeah, it does. But I can't show you the record to just anyone, you know.
That keycard data was already made public in the trial today.
What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me.
Boy, that sounded a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard.
Well, I mean, then again, if he is the guard and it's, you know, data like that, theoretically, I guess he is right. It should go through him or another, like, security team.
Yeah, probably Wendy, but since Wendy's on vacation...
Well, then again, it was the police that accessed it, right? Because Gumshoe and them, right?
Probably?
So, I mean, theoretically, they could... I don't know. Because it's a murder trial. Or, well, no, at that point, it was still the thief, wasn't it? Still a thief case? So
yeah.
I
don't know. Anyway, according to the data, the door of the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder.
No way!
Yes. Someone used this to get into the CEO's office. And that happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift.
Oh.
Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time.
God, no!
Larry, we're not accusing you of anything. Just tell us what the fuck you saw.
Right.
That's literally all we want.
Oh,
It's okay, we're back home then.
Yeah.
No, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault.
It's not your fault, Larry. Just what happened?
Well, it would have helped if maybe you did your job, but you know.
Did you see if any of the cameras looked weird after you, like, came back? Did one of them look all bloody and everything? Was there one of them blacked out? Did you get a recording of what happened in the CEO's office? Or is it like the other cameras when it only takes a picture? And if so, did you take any pictures? And do you have those on file? Can we look at them?
Right.
Like, Larry, come on. I don't give a shit what you were doing. Just what happened? What did you see? What did the camera see?
You didn't do your job then, but you can do your job now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Larry.
There's something I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man.
What happened that night anyway?
My Donna happened.
Huh? Your Donna? I think you meant to say Madonna.
My Sharona. I don't know.
9 Coronas.
Oh no.
No, like Corona.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's the
Was
Weird
it a Weird
Al.
Al parody?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and... Oh, he was standing right there next to her.
Who was?
Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally, I'd be the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya?
Yeah.
So, is that why you left the security guard office?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make it up to you, Nick? What can I do? What?
Oh my god, Larry.
Did he faint?
He's
Oh.
right up on the floor, crying like a baby.
Oh boy.
Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will.
Larry.
Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got?
She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him.
Nick.
Show him the picture, maybe?
Well, now I think that we can finally present pretty much everything, and he'll actually have stuff to say about it.
Okay. Well, I guess
Should we
start
do
with
profiles first or items first?
Items.
Okay.
So...
That's not necessary, Nick. You don't have to threaten me. I'll tell you what I know. I know it's hard to tell, but I'm really sorry about what happened.
Wow, I've never seen Larry look so serious. I actually believe him.
Yeah, he's like a totally different person.
In that case, maybe you should get... I should get...
Maybe you and
Maybe you and I should get reacquainted. Sorry. I think you know how much I want to help you guys, but I really don't know what to say about that.
What is it, Nick?
It's just that he seems so, I don't know, pleasant? This is one of Korean's greatest treasures.
I used to have zero interest in all this old junky stuff, but now that I'm a new person, well, I can kind of see the appeal. Hey, I got it. Why don't we all go visit one of these musty old temples next time?
Legends of the Hidden Temple theme starts playing.
Jeez.
I think I can actually learn to like this new Larry.
Yeah, but he still hasn't told us anything useful. Oh, okay, I thought that was just gonna be the I don't know anything.
Listen carefully, okay, Nick? I know you don't think much of me as a person, but I'm no thief. No, I'll never wear a goofy setup like that.
Nobody ever accused you of being a thief.
It's too much work for me, making plans, writing calling cards, etc., etc. I'd rather just pull a dine and dash and I'll have a burger joint.
Burgers? I like burgers too.
Really? Well, how about it? Wanna go to Burger King tonight?
Or at least pay for the food, because I'm not defending you again. This is one of Brain's blah blah. You know, Larry's laziness almost reminds me of your laziness. You could never be a thief either, because you would be like, oh man, but then I gotta make plans and...
I will never be a thief of this caliber.
Right.
Because I'd be like, man, I gotta plan out this whole fucking heist, I gotta get information on what the bank looks like, air vent, possible escape routes, possible security
I gotta
guards,
get
patrol
blueprints
routes.
for all drawn up, and...
I gotta get, you know, the blueprints all figured out, I gotta get a team together to actually pull the heist off, and then he's talking to people that I don't know how to interact with about this thing, and
just
like,
so much work. It's
right?
not worth it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, same thing. Blah blah.
So what about this?
Huh? Maya, you shouldn't have. A love letter for me?
No, sorry. This is a blackmail letter.
What? How do you know about that, Maya?
Huh?
How much is Alexis demanding this time?
Huh? Who's this Alexis?
Didn't we show him this letter yesterday too? I'm pretty sure we did.
Good grief.
Who's Alexis?
One of his past girlfriends, probably.
Oh, jeez.
Ah, that's a wallet I found.
You found it when you snuck out of work to get socked in the kisser, right?
I didn't sneak out of work to get socked in the kisser. If only I'd been more responsible at work. I might have spotted the murderer on the monitor like I was supposed to.
Larry, you really do feel bad, don't you?
Yeah, well... maybe it's all for the best. I think I brought Miss Desi and I closer together. Just like they say, every cloud has a silver lining. You gotta see that old water glass has half full, am I right?
Now he's starting to sound like the Larry I know.
Don't forget, Nick, have full. Why is he simping for a taken woman?
Well, there's that, and also I'm just thinking, shouldn't there be recordings, right?
Again, maybe it's only like a photo thing.
This technology in this world is aggravating.
Right?
Like
it's a CCTV camera. Why does it not show a recording of, like, why doesn't it take a full recording? Why is it just pictures?
Like, this is a
Are
legit...
they really going that cheap?
This is like a legit security firm. You think they would have security cameras that could display footage, you know, if there's a murder, they could just be like, wind back the footage and see what happened that night.
Well, not only that, but like you would think that like the record would be available because look at all this equipment. Surely this has to be, you know, powered by something, and that means also that all the information and everything they're getting off of all of those security cameras has to go somewhere.
And we know
which
that
means
technology...
there has to be a server that they dump all the information into, so where's that?
We know that technology exists because if you remember in the case with the chief of police...
Right, we saw the actual, like,
Yeah.
the thing as the camera swung by, and we saw the recording of him moving
Exactly.
past it.
So where's the recording for this case? It's annoying. So, what was this card? What was this card that was used by the culprit? Was this
The card.
Well, that card. Okay, there we go. That was used by the culprit that night.
Well, going off the serial number, then yeah. This card was used to open the CEO's office at the door at 1 o'clock in the morning. Your client had his card, right? Then it's a no-brainer. He's a killer, man.
Yeah. I don't think it's all that cut and dry, because if, since Ron dropped his wallet and everything, which...
I would assume he would have the card in his wallet.
Like, submissive as he is, I don't think he's that clumsy,
Maybe. Anyway,
well, wait. Actually, I take that back, actually. Isn't that one of his things, is that he is kind of clumsy?
Well, if my theory about Desiree and Luke Atme is correct, then Luke Atme was the one who was here at 1 o'clock in the morning, and he could have planted the wallet to further incriminate Ron.
Or do you think that maybe Ron did actually drop it after dinner at some point when he...
Well, he doesn't.
No, that's right, because he hasn't worked here in a year,
Yeah.
so... Silly, but what if when they were at dinner and everything, the waiter, whoever that might have been, took his wallet?
Why? And also, it was found here.
As coerced to plant evidence here,
But it was
to indicate or to implicate Ron.
I don't think the murderer is anyone we haven't met. You know how these games go. They're not just going to throw a random person at us.
Well, no, I'm just saying maybe he had like a random accomplice, or perhaps even Atme himself actually dressed up as a waiter, stole the wallet that way.
I don't know, man.
I thought I had it. It's silly, but I mean...
That's getting a bit complicated. I'm sorry. Well, anyway, in the next episode, we'll continue to press Larry.
Not really pressing him, just kind of like, hey, what do you know about this?
Yeah.
And then you finally calm down.
Yeah, pretty much. So, see you guys next time.
Yep, bye.